Dear Architect, we trust our letters find you well and your journey has been free from trial and hardship. I am humbly yours, Drake Greenheart. My good wife Seren and I were simple tavern owners before the cataclysm rained death, destruction upon our home. We escaped with nothing but the clothes on our backs as we watched our world turn to ash. Is that we respectfully request, kind sir, that you would graciously consider building for us.
A fine, warm and welcoming house for all who wander and travel these new lands. For folk of finery, of commonplace, every race, creed and walk of life, who could arrive in the sure knowledge of a refreshing ale, hearty meal, of good company and conversation, of song and dance and wine, a comfortable place to lay their worries and woes to sleep. A place to be the heart of the community, a place to become home. Your humblest of servants, Drake and Seren Greenheart.
Hello, Grumpy Owls, and welcome back to home. Now, we got tons of stuff to show you, things that have been done, which, by the way, thank you guys so much for all of the, excitement happening with this, series. It's really awesome to see people so excited about something that, I'm passionate about and doing, and I'm just absolutely, through the freaking moon about it. I think I totally butchered that phrase, but that's okay. So I've got some fun things to show you guys. Yes, I do. Oh my gosh, there's stuff over there, there's stuff over there, there's things here and everywhere. Ooh, this is really good composition. I kind of like that. That tree's a little bit in the way. Maybe I'll change that. I don't know. So, last time, we were working on this beastie here, and I'm not 100% on it. It's nice. It's gonna be here. I think I'm gonna add some little roofy doodads there. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. The inside is not completed at all. Much like that building. I'm a little slow on the interior design. We'll do an episode where we go through and make things. But this is the front little entrance, which is on the corner, which I thought was just kind of unique. Nothing really changed on the inside here. I did notice my last video was kind of not very bright. I'm hoping I switched to a different recording thing. I'm hoping that's going to kind of help. We've still got that going on. I decided to do a single stair hallway here. Nice little room right here. Nice little room right here with a little balcony that'll come out here, and you can see people, walking over. Oh, who's immigrating today? And that's going to be super awesome. So I know you guys just saw a little peek of the thing that I have going on outside, and I love this window. Look at this. This is so cool. So, I've been building some stuff, and I'm considering starting one of the other kingdoms as well, just to kind of throw in a little bit of the mix, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So, this is the newest section of Sanctuary, with this lovely little bridge. So, I didn't get a bridge from anybody, and I totally blame myself. I was not very, I think, coherent about how to send me your builds. I'm going to make a video for that, just to kind of explain how to send something in when I do a build contest. Mainly because I really think I probably am just confusing people with the last thing, and people may not know how to do what I said. So I'm going to make a video for that, and you guys will be able to see that. Just give me a little bit and I'll get that done. I got 3 or 4 things to edit and render out and put on the, YouTubes for you. But yeah, so this is going to be our main little like checkpoint when you're like coming through. So like you come out of the portal, right? And then you would go into the immigration building over there. And that's where they're going to catalog who you are, what kingdom you belong to, just to get a general like consensus of what's going on. The architect's house, of course, is chilling right there. And then you can stay in this wonderful little inn because remember, people will be coming through in small groups. Mainly for story-wise, that's just kind of how much power they have. So once I start actually getting some of this stuff built up, like houses and things, we'll actually start bringing in villagers and actually putting them into the world. And that's going to be just kind of a cool thing to do. I have the game set on peaceful for when I'm recording things, but I don't know. I may keep it that way since this is kind of not a survival series so much anymore. But yeah, so I don't know. They come through here. You go into immigration, you check with immigration, they take all your stuff down, you come into the like sleeping area if you need to. Most of the people are going to be exhausted and just kind of want to chill and sleep in a bed instead of on the floor. And then you come through the main gates. So this is your first little checkpoint build. So I'm kind of have this in design of being like a little bit of a security thing. Like you come through, they make sure you don't have any like, I don't know, like not like paraphernalia, but like, you know, just bad stuff. And so you do that. This is not at all done like in any way whatsoever, but I'm gonna have some ladders going up here, and I have another little room here. This is probably where like the guards are gonna be asleep. Like they'll have their little spot. And then there's this lovely little like walkway right here, which I really kind of enjoy. And it's just a nice place. It's a nice size. Like I really like the size of this. I don't know. I was just kind of feeling it. I may go up a level as well. Not sure yet. If you come up here, where's it? Give me a torch, please. And yeah, if you come up here, there's like this whole little like space right here. But I don't know if I want to just like make it like a, I don't know, maybe a little tiny like little spot or something you can just come up and hang out in. I don't know, guys. I don't know half the time. I just like start building stuff and I don't know what I'm doing. You guys think I know what I'm doing, you're crazy. And plop, there we go. And it is raining as per usual. I need that to go away. There we go. But let's see. That's where I put it. Yeah, that's where I put it. But yeah, so little spot right up here. Maybe this will be where they sleep, like a little house area. But I don't have anything like out there for a window, so it'd be kind of meh. I don't know. We'll see. But we'll keep going. We'll see what's happening with the place. And I need to do the floors in here. And then you will come out into the actual like village square proper. Now I haven't completely decided on a size for this. I've got a little bit of it, did a little bit of world edit and just kind of plastered down some cobble and some stone brick. And why are you doing that? And I don't know, I may like collapse some more of this in and keep it on level. But this is the back end of the build that we were just in. Went ahead and mixed in a lot of like just regular oak color, and I kind of like it. I kind of think I'm gonna go with a dark oak, like regular oak, and then this white and stone and like the light blue. I don't know. I'm just kind of feeling this whole capital build color style going on right now. The ceiling is kind of interesting. So this is just like white ceiling. It's not really like this so much. I kind of left it because I don't know. It gives a good color when you're like far away. And went ahead and filled in all of this stuff with like sand and gravel and stone, which I did all by hand, by the way. I didn't bother doing the world edit because I'd already put the water in, and to world edit the ground underneath that, you have to actually like, you know, take all the water out, and it's a big old pain in the butt. So yeah, you're gonna come out here, and I really want something cool to be right here. Like, I don't know. I'm thinking about a fountain. Like, considering a fountain. But, I mean, I'm trying to think in story aspect. Like, we're coming out of this world that's been destroyed by a dragon. For those of you who have kept up on the lore of the series, the world is actually called Edry. And it's actually the older world, but we're going to just bring it over here and just continue calling it Edry. All the kingdoms are going to have the same names and stuff, mainly just because it's like, it would be such a pain in the butt to be talking about old kingdoms and new kingdoms and things like that. Maybe we'll do that a little later. Maybe we'll actually have like episodes where we change the names of stuff. But Edry is the world that all these people are coming from. So you're coming out of this world that's been decimated by a dragon. And you're like, oh my gosh, this looks so pretty. I'm so happy to be here and not dead. And that's a good feeling. And so then you're going to come through here, and some guards are gonna, go through all your junk and just be like, hey, what you got? And then you'll step out into the actual world. Like, you have to consider this moment, like, in your actual build, in your actual, the way you're actually going to play this out. This moment right here is a person leaving what they thought was going to be the end of their lives, the end of their world, into, the open world. Like, everything is open to them now. This beautiful new world is theirs. And so, I need something, like, right here, like, right, this little spot. I'm gonna go ahead and do that right there. I'm probably gonna extend that out over there, but right there, that needs to say, welcome home. Like, this is home. Like, this will probably be the most important thing that will capture this series. It needs to be right there. So I need to know what to do with it. Like, I have a couple of ideas. I mean, we could do the fountain. Like, the fountain's pretty, but fountains tend to get ignored. Take fountains in Italy, for example. Like Roman fountains. Let's go with the Rome fountains. Like, some of those fountains in Rome have some of the most historic importance, like, you could imagine for that country. And now it's just kind of like, let's go sit on it and get out our iPhone and toss a penny in. And, like, none of that matters anymore. So fountains, meh. Like a statue, you kind of get the same thing, but they're seen as a little bit more artistic than fountains are. So, like, people tend to look at them more, but also if you've been somewhere, like, so many times, you tend to ignore things like that. Like, I need something you can't ignore. I do have kind of an idea about something. This is something, like, I would normally do a build contest for, but, like, it's such a specific thing. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm really conflicted on it. Like, would you guys like to have a build contest for this? Like, I mean, is that something you guys could possibly want to do? I mean, it's literally the series. Like, that little spot is going to be, the centerpiece for this entire series. Is that something you guys trust yourselves to do, or is that something you want me to do? I have an idea of something I kind of want to do, which involves kind of almost like an obelisk with an obelisk type thing with, like, some crystals surrounding it and just, like, really fluid, almost kind of like a art piece, I guess. But I know some of you guys are, like, really good at, like, building statues and stuff. I know Dragon is really, really good with statues. I am pretty dang sure that, like, a bunch of other, like, builders that follow here as well are really good statue builders. So, like, that's a possibility, but I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. I won't touch that for now, just to let you guys, decide on that. But let's go over here to the right. So I got my first little cart. It's kind of derpy. I don't know. I kind of like it. I was trying to do like a covered wagon, but it was just way too big and it looked stupid next to that house. But you got a nice little cart. It's cute. I don't know. I was trying to come up with something, that wasn't just a direct copy of somebody else. Although I probably copied somebody else off of that. I don't know. This game's been out forever. But what we did with that is the ground turned a little bit more gravel from the stuff being brought through. And then this is where you would actually pull your cart and go all the way over to exiting out into the world. So another thing, you need to be able to turn here and be like, oh my god, I'm so free and amazing. But what I did here was kind of just an interesting little thing. So some of this is, just this put down pathing. I hated these when they came out, by the way. The path, they suck as paths. They really do. I just don't like them. My first noticing of the reason I don't like them, this right here, you see that? It's very subtle. It's a little drop that goes on. And one of the big things that made me hate it is that I was just doing a cinematic for a friend of mine, which is somebody who follows the series as well. Hello, Rain. You're gonna be super obnoxious and dark, so you just go away. But yeah, I just did a cinematic, and he has where he puts down the carpeting stuff all over the place on the ground, which looks really, really cool. But if you're trying to do a cinematic and you take away, you're doing this right here. Oh, we're gonna come out of this, and then we move here. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry again. Oh, I'm sorry again. Just threw off the cinematic because I had to step down. So yeah, that kind of bothered me that it's a whole layer down, but it does do a decent job of doing a rail type of thing, I guess. And I kind of want that business happening on these. There we go. Ooh, that looks a lot better. And put some here, and some here, and here, and right here, and here. So that's the way to put grass over coarse dirt, by the way. You have to actually take it off. So that looks a little bit better. But so your cart will be pulled, and we all know through the middle there will be nothing there, but right here there will be. So cool, I like it. It's nice. It's a wonderful way to pull your cart through a build. Here, so these towers, oh my goodness, these towers. So I world edited I built one and then world edited the other one in. So that's that one that got world edited in, which you can totally tell because it's weird and stuck into the side over here. This is the challenge with world edit is this is on the side of a hill now, and it just, I don't know, it just kind of looks a little funny in some places, but they're just cool little towers. So what I'm planning for these, since these are on this side of the gate there, what I'm planning is a wall right here going down here. I'm not sure how big I want to make this. I think I'm gonna bring this, because this is giving you guys the first size idea of Sanctuary. I think this wall is gonna come down here. I think I want to bring it all the way over here to the river, probably. And I think I want to dig it into right up here. I'm almost, because there is a village right over there, I'm almost considering, and probably am considering, using this green space, all of this green space. I have plans, I want to do, housing, I want to do a couple of things that are involved in the lore, but over in this area, on the other side, right here, which is still going to be behind this wall, I want to have some of the, like, capital buildings. So, like, the Council of the Enlightened, we have a new Council of the Enlightened, which is, you know, Blaze is part of, and there are a couple other characters that you have not met, but they are from all the kingdoms. It is at least 2 people from all the kingdoms, so if you follow the lore on my World Anvil, Blaze and his sister Fira are both the Kingdom of Ember, so I was thinking of having, like, their homes here. So, like, something pretty simple, you know, a little bit more extravagant than a normal home, but something kind of simple. So maybe, like, a couple of homes there, or maybe, like, a townhouse style thing where they all, like, can stay. And I thought that'd be kind of interesting to put in right here. And I think it'd be kind of interesting to do. I also will need, like I said, the reason I want to use all this, I need a new headquarters for the Knights of St. Kit, which are the protectors of the council members. Nothing too crazy, probably a tower type of deal, but with, like, definitely a little training yard and stuff like that, because they're all being rebuilt right now as well, and I actually do have a character for their commander, which is really, you know, just going to be kind of fun and cool. I'm definitely going to do a letter, probably to the architect from her. So, yeah. That's some of the stuff that's, like, getting planned out in my head, and some of the things that we've been building already, and I did love this little area. This is a really pretty little spot. So this is one of those life spots that I talk about. I did in my Kingdom, my Ixencraft Kingdoms Season 2, where you just kind of fill in places with, like, little bits of life, little bits of, like, something just small. Like, normally you could just be like, oh, I'm just going to plant a tree here and put in a tree, but you don't have to do that. Make a little life spot, make a spot that makes this look a little bit more alive, like people actually live here. Put in, you know, a picnic on the ground, or like I did, I have a little fishy dock, so you can just, like, chill over here and just fish. Or you've been, you know, in a decimated world. Maybe you just want to dip your toes and sit out in a pretty place. Once again, put in some of those leaves that had fallen off here. And, yeah, a little water feature right here. It's pretty nice. And it actually comes down here and, you know, flows into all of that. So, I do want water to play a part of this. I have this little spot here. I'm probably going to bring that over. And then we have a water spot here, and we have a water spot here. This is a really cool little place, which I may end up utilizing for the Knights of St. Kit, maybe. But yeah, there's a little water spot there, so I kind of want to bring and tie all of the water into one thing. And I think it'd be cool to just have, like, a little river that, like, flows around the city, you know? So, anyways, I have rambled enough at you guys. You guys saw the new builds. Please let me know what you guys think about doing a build contest for the, like, centerpiece of home. I think it's something that I would really enjoy seeing you guys do, but it's something that you guys have to feel comfortable doing. If you feel like you could, you know, really capture the essence of this series with a single small build, it's a lot to ask, so you guys just decide on that. Let me know. It's not as pretty of a sunset as my other shaders, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's just make it go the other way. This is about hope. This is about sunrises, not sunsets. So, alright guys, and I think that's gonna be it for this episode. I have no idea why my skin changed to, like, I don't know, like my old one of some kind. I'm not sure what really happened. That's not even my right eye color, so I'm a little confused on why this skin is here. But yeah, it happens. I think, Dragon, is this your skin? Like, I just did a cinematic for Dragon Tech, one of my buddies, and I don't know if, like, going into his world changed my skin. So let me know, Dragon, because I think I might be you. Okay, guys, I'm gonna throw that grass down. Get out of here, grass. Alright, Grumpy House. Let me know about the centerpiece, and I will come out with a video explaining how to send me builds sometime very soon. So, guys, I'll see you later. Alright, bye-bye.